morning, good afternoon, good evening. How do I start this? Wherever you are in this world, you have to understand too many things going on in the world, and certain things has to be addressed. However, they have to be addressed. I'm a person who's becoming a creator of what he thinks should be applied into the knowledge of life. I haven't overindulged with anything particular that I think if I have to address, I don't go out there and address it. You can look me up at Setting our website on my YouTube channel. I'm sort of creating. It says if you are making $1 billion, or if you're making $1 trillion, or maybe you're making $1 million, or maybe you're very rich in your own mind, in your own creations, and in the way you affect the world, and you are still affected by what comes out of this mouth or what comes out of my creation. I guess the finance or whatever you have, or leadership, or wherever you find yourself, still finds itself in my space of what I create. I have to be very, very proud to say I appreciate you for being part of it, because that's the direction we're heading. The first thing I want to address is creation. We're different in our own ways. I think everybody's size speaks for themselves. Everybody's direction of their knowledge speaks for themselves. My direction, my size, my impact in generation and in creation speaks for itself. So I would like to say I'm proud of myself, and I'd like to share with the world to make them understand what directions I am heading with this. First, we are different people. People of substances, or people of creation, or people of ethnicity that most people want to reckon with. And I can understand my background doesn't look very nice, but I can maybe touch a little bit here so that you can see by clicking the device. So I'll give you a little bit of okay, this is much better here. Well, either ways, back to what I was saying. Most people travel so much. Most people go to different countries. They impact the world with whatever they have, their knowledge and everything. I'm going to be creating a new creation. It's called the raw knowledge, the knowledge they didn't want us to have. And whenever you're able to apply that raw knowledge to yourself, even from birth, from when you're giving birth to, that raw knowledge is never going to fail you. Neither is going to take anything away from you. It's just going to help you be able to impact the world how you want. This is directed to the size of where I'm heading with things. I am not perturbed. I am not shook. Neither am I phased by anything. I think the whole idea is when you start understanding yourself and what you want to apply in life, you are not supposed to be scared of whatever people are throwing at you, because the truth is the understanding of yourself is the creation, the beginning of what others will want to emulate about you. And I understood myself in terms of I grew up in so many ways. I have experienced so many things, but the phase of where I'm at right now is my health phase, because I'm about to join the 40s. And so my health phase is very important. I take a lot of directions in myself, how I go about myself, what I eat, what I drink. But the most trustworthy person has to be my wife, because she does most of the cooking, most of the things I eat, and I appreciate it. So sometimes we want a vegan meal, so we have a variety of things we watch to help us stay healthy, and that's great. One of the main things about our life is our sex life is enormously great. I don't think there's one day she would ever complain that her husband is not a sex champion. That's one of the things most of you men should go look at in your life and tell your beloved partners. I hope you brag at me as a sex champion sometimes when you go out. That's another thing I would like to just put about what I feel about where I'm heading with my health situation. Another thing is when people figure out you are changing something about yourself, And those changes could be things they don't want to accept. Those changes could be things they might think it might be inappropriate for you, or it could be inappropriate for their creations, or it could be inappropriate for how the world has to, build upon. And when you realize those things, you are caught up in an idea where you say, "Do I say something about it?" Or so. That's where the raw knowledge comes in. So who's doing the right thing? You give up maybe a substance you take, or you give up nicotine, smoking, and you give up certain things, and you figure out your body's functioning much more effectively. You're doing things much more natural. Maybe you add a little bit of maybe supplements there that could maybe help you maybe stay much more balanced, vitamins and things to help you improve. Realize, oh, you're doing very well. You used to take this to maybe help you relax. You used to have a lot of issues with your head, and next thing you realize, your body is actually, you are getting back to the shape of how you are. You're getting back to interacting with people naturally. You're getting back to appreciating people much more, as much as you can. I mean, regardless. I mean, genetically, I learned a word it's called a chongvist. I wouldn't say I'm really a chongvist in terms of like being discriminating, but at some point, I mean, you have to present it because you realize I, for one, can brag about something. I've been with my wife and we have been so healthy. We have been so healthy for almost 2 years. I've been back in Korea, and the last time I remember going to the hospital was just to get it there to check up, just to, and I realized I'm still in a very healthy shape. And, so I haven't gone to the hospital except maybe when I had the COVID, but we realized that COVID was it's just a minor illness now. Your body can fight it. Your immune system is built for it. So there's nothing to worry about health-wise or about yourself, because you are protected. You are strong enough to be able to withstand those things. And how can we develop ourselves is where we're going right now. And the raw knowledge keeps telling you, if you're doing the right thing, you don't have to worry. You don't just understand that people are going to be looking for how to control what's up here, media-wise, political-wise, knowledge-wise. They can attack you with whatever you have, whatever you feel could help you develop or improve yourself. But as soon as you realize those things are not going to have anything or any effect on your life, you might as well just be who you are. And focus on the raw knowledge of things. And understand that, a book can create a lot for you. But the least it cannot do to you is be destructive of your mind of how you get to go about yourself. Nature can be supportive of who you are, regardless of whatever another person thinks about you. So keep all this grind and all those things about the raw knowledge of life. Because they are the greatest creations that you can actually use for yourself. Don't be scared of changes about yourself. Be proud of yourself that other people can brag about what you have done. Be proud of what you can create with your body. Be proud of the semen, whatever comes out of you. My biggest creation is still yet to be here because I haven't had my first kid yet. So that's what I'm working on. And most people might not want it to happen. When you're unstoppable and you believe in your safety, you believe in everything you do, you have life to be able to produce and create. Stay woke, people. This is the first stage of the raw knowledge, and I kind of touched a lot of grounds, but particularly I didn't really focus particularly on what the first phase of the raw knowledge is supposed to be on. So this is just a scrap thing, but either ways, it will be a good start for everybody. You gotta stay woke. You gotta stay focused. And, I'll be signing out right now, and I'll see y'all probably maybe on a fortnight morning or another time when I feel it was more appropriate to give you a little bit of knowledge of the raw knowledge they didn't want us to have. When you apply it on yourself, trust me, you're naturally gifted, you feel blessed, you feel rised, you feel good, and nothing's going to take anything away from you. Stay woke, people.